Good day, and here we are with Let's Play The Punisher. And joining me is neither Timpedia nor Mizio, but somebody new. The title card guy, otherwise known as the M-Man.
That is me.
And we're playing Punisher. And we're going to punish some foes by throwing boxes and barrels. And there's nobody here. And I'm sorry for the lag, but this is coming through an Australian server.
Oh, sweet, more grenades. Awesome.
And now it's really lagging out. But
Indeed.
for some reason, Caliera doesn't like to work anymore, which is how you play arcade games online. I don't know why. Used to be there were all kinds of servers. Now there's only like one that I can get to work. Not really sure what happened, but oh well, at least it works. We're beating up thugs.
Yeah, thankfully. Even though we were supposed to be doing this like 3 weeks ago or so.
Yeah.
And right now I'm just... Yeah. Right now it's down to button mashing due to the lag.
Yeah, but that's what we'll be doing anyway.
The worst part is I actually... Okay, screw this, I'm jumping and bombing. Damnation.
It's lagging out like you wouldn't believe, but... like getting a couple of frames. Just imagine it like it's ultra slow-mo.
What the hell did I... oh yeah,
Nick
Fury is using belt.
Yeah, it probably doesn't help that we're both playing this from like opposite ends of the world almost.
Yeah, that's the sucky part of living in Europe sometimes.
Which I find kind of amazing. I mean, only through the internet could people do this.
Yeah. Thank God for the internet. I mean, hell, if it wasn't for the internet, I wouldn't have been able to do the title cards and get a tiny bit of fame.
Well, and I'd be still just be showing my TV.
Yeah. I remember, I think I watched the, what do you call it, that Alien Arcade review, and you were really, really moving the camera up and down.
I know. Basically, with...
Yeah, basically.
With that, I was holding the camera and not even using the tripod, which I had at the time, because I was being lazy. It's like, I just want to get this done. No, I'm being beaten up like you wouldn't believe. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just mashing and succeeding. Gee, thanks.
That's the problem with a lot of these arcade games. It's hard to tell who you are and what's going on.
Well, it's easy to tell who you are since you're, well, blue.
Well, yeah. Originally,
yeah,
he was going to play as the Punisher, and I was going to play as Nick Fury and do a bunch of quotes from Samuel L. Jackson, but it didn't work out very well.
Yeah, because something happened, and now I'm stuck as Nick Fury, and he's stuck as the Punisher. Even though I would much rather be... Okay, hold on. We gotta act out this part, please. Come on. I'll be the Punisher, and you be Nick Fury. Come on.
Alright.
Thank you, 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 thank you. Okay, best gruff voice I can do.
As soon as we get all the point totals out of the way.
Yeah. Where can I find Bruno?
And what does Marcellus Wallace look like?
What the hell? Okay, I'll talk, just don't kill me. He's at Castle Ponte Verde in Florida. Wow, he sounds really afraid. Say hello to Bruno when you see him.
You are one wacky motherfucker.
I was hoping to hear you say it properly, but we can get inside the castle via the pull drain. Once inside, I can nail Bruno for good.
I'm supposed to be at Waikiki Beach in Hawaii about now. So why am I sewer dipping with you? That's my best Samuel L. Jackson impersonation.
You're actually doing very good. Okay, how screwed up is this? I'm actually... almost said Samuel L. Jackson. I'm actually Nick Fury, and you're the Punisher, and yet we're voicing the opposite dudes. That's so whack.
Well... nobody can really tell. Maybe we lied. You never know. Wait, did I just... I just picked you up and threw you at bad guys. Wow. I didn't mean to do that, I swear.
didn't sound right.
Yeah, not really.
Battle.
And why are we fighting Ryu from Street Fighter?
I wouldn't call him Rio, the hair's too long.
Or some Street Fighter character.
Nah, definitely not Street Fighter.
Or maybe Final
Doesn't look
Fight.
like- Final Fight. Final Fight. It's the one where there's that what's his face, Hagar, the mayor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I think of Hagar, I always think of Hagar the Horrible, which is a comic book character.
Yeah. I know. It was released here every day in one of the newspapers, and it stopped, I think, for some reason. I don't know. Although for a time they released Spider-Man, Phantom, and one other. I don't know which one. You know, the daily comic.
Yeah, the little, the funnies, as they used to call them.
They were anything but funny. I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
Phantoms-
they're all kind
we gotta
of...
release. Oh, I do apologize. God damn it! I was gonna save the babe,
We gotta save the women.
but at least I got the bit of it anyways.
Fully cooked turkey.
Let's not ask about how that is even possible. It's a video game. Just roll with it.
Yeah,
Oh
it's a-
yeah. Damn. Sweet. Gonna burn some motherfuckers.
Exactly.
That was a horrible attempt at a Samuel L. Jackson accent.
Well,
The
it's
only
fun-
thing I know how. What?
I was just gonna- It's kind of funny that the flame effects are the same ones from Street Fighter 2.
Couldn't tell. I never played Street Fighter 2. I know it's heresy for a gamer not to have done so. Oh hell yes! But yeah, I never played Street Fighter 2. I did play Street Fighter EX2 Plus. Yeah.
A name that
Ah,
rolls
shit,
right off your tongue.
What?
A name that rolls right off the tongue. Street Fighter EX2 Alpha
Yeah.
or something or other.
Yeah. I have been programmed by the Kingpin to terminate you.
How does he have the kind of budget to make a... Well, we both just got set on fire.
It's the Kingpin. He's got money up the ass.
He must, because that's a pretty advanced robot.
Yeah. As I was gonna say, I was gonna do this. God, not that. I was gonna say, hey, let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nano-angstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant for you. Hate, 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 hate. Am said it with the sliding cold horror of a razor blade slicing my eyeball. Am said it with the bubbly thickness of my lungs filling with phlegm drowning me from within. Am said it with the shriek of babies being ground beneath blue hot rollers. Am said it with the taste of maggoty pork. Am had touched me everywhere I had ever been touched, and devised new ways at his leisure there inside my mind, all to bring me to full realization of why it had done this to the five of us, why it had saved us for himself.
And yet we still beat him up, so that still works.
But I'll give you a totally free commission if you can guess where I quoted that from.
I have zero idea. I assume that
Come on,
I assume it's from some book somewhere.
not a book, a short story.
I'm guessing it would have to be from... I can't think of the name right now. It was probably from one of the
Okay,
from one of the series that you put on that bookshelf in the Fahrenheit title card.
wait, Fahrenheit. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I put it in there. I marked it so well that you couldn't miss it. If you knew the writer.
Oh, I can almost picture the name. I bet somebody in the comments is like, "You fool! It's so obvious."
Exactly. It's the quote that everybody who loves literature, especially science fiction, although the author hates it when you say that he writes in science fiction, knows.
Oh,
There,
I can picture
there,
the. I can picture the name, but I can't think of what the name is.
You can picture it, but you can't think of what it is.
Yeah, I can picture what the name looks like. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it's true. I can picture what it looks like on the.
Hold up, somebody's calling me.
Pusti me na miru, snimam video, nemoj pričat, nemoj ulazit, ajde bok.
Okie dokie, had to deal with some family members who I forgot to tell that I was recording. Anyways, where were we?
Yeah, trying to
you
figure.
can picture-
Philip K. Dick. That's got to be who did it.
Nope. Way off. I mean, the author is almost as insane as Philip K. Dick. No offense to the man, I love the way Philip K. Dick writes, but the author is a totally different person.
Okay, then I have no idea.
You know what? I'll just leave it for the people in the comments if they actually bother to watch this.
Okay, if it's not Philip K. Dick, it's got to be somebody similar to that. And also, if this game takes place in the 90s, why are we fighting 40s gangsters?
I don't know. Maybe some dudes just love the style. I mean, hell, I love the whole suit, tie, and fedora thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
whatever happened to that? Because people used to wear hats all the time. Now, no hats.
now it's just... I remember seeing a lot of chicks in my high school wearing like cute little fedora hats, and I was so ashamed to bring one to my school because, well, let me just put it this way: my country is kind of backwards-ish sometimes. I mean, they were really, really shocked when they found out that girls can beat up each other too. That's how backwards.
Actually, I think America's still kind of like that.
Yeah,
I hate to
but
admit.
America doesn't have any excuse. We have the excuse of being, well, Eastern European, and not the Russian kind where we're badass, but more like the, well, I'll just put it like this. The Yugoslav wars, that's all you need to know from where I come from. Well, the viewers anyways, you know how backwards this place is. Well, okay, except Slovenia. But those motherfuckers had a 10-day quote-unquote war. Maybe 15 people died. So no wonder they're so well-off and prosperous.
And most people probably have no idea what you're talking about, but because I actually study a lot of different things, I actually have a pretty good idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And also, why are we fighting Terminators and 40s gangsters? That just seems so random.
And women ninjas that are dressed so inconspicuously.
Yeah. And flying kick to the face.
Physically impossible, physics-wise and physically-wise impossible. But yeah, look, it's just a game. I mean, in Fallout, you use a stim pack, you heal instantly. Let's try not to question the logic of everything, and
yeah,
we'll be
and I
fine.
accidentally did a sweep on you. But anyway.
Yes, anyways. Right. Oh, back to the other topic. Yeah, most people won't know the whole what the hell I was talking about back there on the streets, but screw it, they can look it up. Let them educate themselves.
Yeah. And
I mean,
kick to the face.
I mean, I learned a hell of a lot just by looking up random stuff on the internet.
Yeah, that's one of the weird things I do. That's how, if I'm bored, I will look up things on like the Marvel wiki just to learn about. What is the history of Spider-Man?
Oh man, Spider-Man. I read the first issue, I just took it off the internet, and man, it was simplistic and badly drawn then by today's standards.
Yeah,
I mean,
those comics haven't really aged well.